The initial outbreak warning, the confusion of breaking news. Let's move on and see how this builds. We have to remember that apocalyptic events rarely announce themselves as the end of the world right away. They usually start as these localized, kind of weird anomalies. But when we map out the implied timeline of those early broadcast warnings, the rapid escalation of the threat is just staggering. At minute 1, it's just an unknown virus. By minute 15, it's spreading rapidly. And by minute 30, the government is stepping in, strongly advising citizens to stay indoors. The window for any kind of normal response closes almost instantly. It traps people in their homes with zero context for what is actually hunting them out there.
As the broadcast gets more and more dire, we see this massive, heartbreaking psychological shift. The public panic of a news broadcast violently transitions into pure personal desperation. The repetition in these words is chilling. Are you there, Mom? Are you there, Mom? In the midst of total systemic collapse, the survivor's immediate primal instinct isn't to look to the authorities anymore, right? It's to reach out to their mother. It acts as this grounding mechanism when the entire world around them is falling apart.
Section 2. Realizing the zombie threat. A horrifying escalation. And then, the true, unbelievable nature of this unknown virus is finally revealed to the public. All those illusions of a simple, temporary quarantine are totally shattered. The emergency broadcast abruptly shifts its tone entirely. The clinical medical jargon is gone. The gentle advisories, gone. Instead, the broadcast delivers this massive, horrifying instruction to absolutely not leave the home under any circumstances. Zombies active. It's blunt, it's absolutely terrifying, and it leaves exactly zero room for misunderstanding just how lethal those streets have become. And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer whiplash the public experiences. Think about the early broadcast. Unknown virus outbreaks spreading rapidly. Honestly, it sounds like something you'd hear during a particularly bad flu season. But then, the later broadcast, emergency broadcast, zombies active. The ambiguity of a medical virus has been completely replaced by the stark, terrifying reality of a physical, monstrous threat. The protocol instantly changes from avoid germs to fight for your life.
Section 3. Formulating an escape plan. From panic to action.
So, once the reality of active zombies sets in, simply hiding under the bed and waiting for the government to fix things is no longer a viable strategy. Notice the heavy repetition here. It mirrors the panic we saw earlier with the mother, but the tone has totally weaponized. Dad, prepare some supplies, I'm coming to get you all. Repeated twice. This is a desperate, hyper-focused transition into problem-solving mode. The survivor is taking control, barking orders to gather the family and secure supplies. They are actively initiating this perilous rescue mission to get everyone to their designated safe zone. If we actually distill that frantic dialogue down, we can pull out 3 very clear, logical survival steps that basically serve as a practical blueprint. Step 1, honoring the initial broadcast. Stay indoors. Do not go outside. Step 2, acting on the survivor's command. Prepare essential supplies. Step 3, await the rescue arrival. It's this highly structured plan born out of absolute chaos. And surprisingly, it's a perfect stripped-down blueprint for any real-world emergency prep. Ironically enough, actual government bunker protocols rely on these exact same bare-bones directives simply to prevent cognitive overload during a massive disaster.
Section 4. Securing the mountain bunker. The psychology of safety.
That organized chaos successfully brings us to the immediate aftermath of the escape. And the contrast between these two environments couldn't be sharper. The outside threat, something bad is happening out there. It's wide open, vulnerable, and incredibly deadly. Compare that to the new bunker reality. We're safe for now. Surviving inside a mountain bunker during a zombie apocalypse is a completely different ballgame. The luxury of the glass allows them to actually observe the chaos from an impenetrable fortress. But surviving inside means managing the extreme psychological isolation of watching the world end through a window. Still, the sheer terror of that external environment is, at least momentarily, neutralized by pure physical security.
Now, what's really interesting about this moment is the overwhelming sensory focus. Heat, 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 just repeated over and over again. Because surviving inside a mountain bunker during a zombie apocalypse isn't just about hiding behind thick glass walls. It's about combating the harsh elements. The heat signifies the ultimate sensory relief for these survivors. It's the most basic human need being met right after experiencing extreme trauma. The true luxury of the bunker isn't just in its high-end architecture, it's literally in the warmth. It's the physical and metaphorical thawing out of their panic.
Let's quickly summarize the core takeaways of this incredible chronological journey. Our survivors started with a confusing, vague radio broadcast. They managed to successfully reunite with their family members. They secured vital supplies and executed a really daring plan to reach a heated, luxury mountain bunker. Against all odds, they escaped the active zombie horde and have now transitioned into the grueling, long-term reality of bunker survival. But as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final, provocative thought. As the transcript says, they reach the bunker and they are safe for now. But in a world completely overrun by active zombies, isolated in a glass mountain bunker, how long can luxury and safety truly last? When those essential supplies eventually run out and the heat finally fades, what exactly is step 4? It's definitely a chilling question to ponder about our own emergency readiness. Thank you so much for joining me to unpack this fascinating survival scenario. Keep learning, keep preparing, and I'll see you in the next explainer.